lost bread. And then later in the 16th century, Henry V.
Allez, c'est parti. Tout d'abord, comme il s'agit de pain perdu cuit au four, nous allons préchauffer le four à 400
The high school and college students who are experimenting with LSD will be running many of our institutions and guiding public policy.
The communists are killing your sons in South Vietnam.
Sometimes even torture.
I said there was communism on college campuses. Now the liberals are admitting that there's communism on college campuses.
College students who are using LSD and marijuana today do not comprise a criminal class. They are not drug addicts.
Reply the teacher gave was, well, the student knows that tomorrow we may lose his head in Vietnam or by an atomic bomb. He's not too concerned about the possibility of damaging a few brain cells with a trip on
They're your
LSD.
best educated, your most creative, and your most courageous young people.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask.
And like it or not, they're going to build you a new civilization.
And you can see that it's absorbing it quite well.
God help me. God help me. Please don't hurt me. Don't desert me. God save me. Don't forsake me. Oh, God. God save me from the life you gave me. Please, God, heal me from the hands you deal me. God, mend me from the pain you send me. Oh, God. God, help me. God, help me. Please redeem me. Don't redeem me. Please, God, spare me all the things that scare me. Oh, God. Oh, God, don't you see all this pain, all this misery, all this suffering, all this sorrow, all this paperwork, deadlines, bills, congestion, heartache, customer service. God help me. God help me. Please don't hurt me. She was my true love. Now she's dead and gone. She made me feel whole, and when I felt she'd hold my hand when nobody ever would. She understood. She came with me everywhere I'd go. I miss her so. She was my only true love. She was all I would ever need. But now she's dead and buried under the got left is my will to survive. But I've got the fire burning inside, and I've waited so long for this moment in time. I'm gonna change, you wait and see. I'm gonna be the best I can be. I'll be much better than everybody, 'cause this time it's all about me. You can dream when you sleep, you can sleep when you're dead. The bitch is hungry and she needs to be fed. I'm not gonna have sand kicked in my face anymore till the day that I die. Show me the way, show me a sign. Show me that this time it's my turn to shine. I'm gonna be so much better than you, 'cause this time it's all about me.
About me, it's all about me. Not you, it's all about me. Fuck you, 'cause it's all about me.
Early to bed, early to rise. Could I have a salad instead of the fries? The odds are against me, but what the hell? I'm gonna start standing up for myself. I'm gonna change, you wait and see. I'm gonna be the best I can be. I'll be much better than everybody, 'cause this time it's all about me.
Check. Testing. Testing. 1, 2. Help. Check. Testing. 1, 2. Ooh. Hello everybody and welcome to Henry's Kitchen, where today I'm going to be teaching you how to make tomato jam. So what is tomato jam? you might ask? And if you do, I'd say I don't really know, but we're gonna find out. A lot of you have been concerned about my cat. Maybe you haven't actually, but roast beef is about his normal self. He's currently sleeping on the couch. He will wake up and he will be grumpy and he'll start screaming, and I'll tell you why. He can't see very well, and it's very troubling to me because I can see that his eyes are sort of not focused. They're sort of glazed, and the vet said that he has a lot of vision loss and hearing loss, so he meows louder to be able to hear himself, and he also can't see, so he's sort of freaking out. But cats are really good at being able to navigate their way around, so he can still get to his favorite places and sleep. But it's very difficult around here because he's an awesome cat and he's just getting very old. So, he will wake up at some point and start screaming and interrupting the stream, and I'm going to be sort of put off and not really sure what to do about it, but we're going to get through this the best that we can. Titchin Hat says, Henry, have you ever walked the beef on a leash? No, I have a couple of items. I have a little carriage and also a sling, and I've used them. I think you can see it in the flat croissant video on YouTube, and there was another one too where I donned a sling and put him in there. But he doesn't really like outside. He kind of freaks out about it. Username is unavailable, says, Hi Henry, I blanched my nuts and am ready to cook. Okay. Good to hear. Thanks for joining us. Username is unavailable. Orlando Trustful says, Hello Henry, huge fan from England. Thank you. Should I get a divorce or live the rest of my life in a tornado of anxiety and misery? Appreciate your input. I would say both. Royal Flush 9, I think the last team beef went outside on his own and he tried to kill that lady in the wheelchair. Oh yeah, no, I think you're talking about his acting job, which is a video we've played a few times and you can see it on Instagram. Zoop Skillet says it helps with the glaucoma. What does? Age helps you get more glaucoma. Parasitosis says, fuck NBC. Wow, that came out of nowhere. Unless that stands for something. I always thought that was the National Broadcast Company, but maybe it also means something much different. Royal Flush 9 says, time. Sorry, not team. Parasitosis says, fuck, I only activated my nuts. Quanto says DN is much better. All right, so not surprisingly, a lot of the chat is currently over my head. Okay. Parasitosis says NBC keeps cock blocking the VODs on YouTube because the rest of the roast beef video. Really? Is that really a thing? I didn't know about that. Okay. Here's one last look at roast beef. Doing what he loves to do the most. Sleeping with his head pressed up against the couch. Oh, Nancy Droodle says wheelchair beef is banned. Oh, yeah. I guess they do that. That sucks. Ashkathanks says, Henry, do you think blindness is contagious? I know there are contagious diseases like Ebola that are contagious that cause blindness. But I don't know if the symptom blindness is actually contagious in and of itself. Computer, volume 10. Computer, is blindness contagious?
From healthline.com. It is not contagious, which means it cannot be transmitted from one person to another.
Okay, so computer is unsure.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Nancy Drudels says blindness is all in your head. Yeah, mostly, yeah, it's in your head, particularly in the eye part of your head. Parasitosis says if it's a parasite infection based blindness, it can be contagious. Yeah, like Ebola. Ebola has a condition where you start bleeding from the eyes, but if this happens to you, don't worry. It's natural. This is just the body's natural response to the virus and its way of sort of flushing the virus out of the body, in this case through the eyes, in the form of blood. So don't freak out. Seabone Breaker Bones says, hey Henry, I just made it to the stream. Have we already gone to the music segment? No, we have not. We're about to do that. This is probably a good thing to do. Hero Cow says, so Ebola is a good thing. No, Ebola itself is a parasite. You don't want that. I mean, it's a virus, yeah, which is a parasite technically. I'm just saying that the blood coming out of your eyes is a natural defense. That's your body building immunity to the Ebola. And, in that way, I guess it's good. It makes you stronger. It makes your immune system stronger so you can go out and live life. Okay. Pass Me the Glue says, I'm sure there's good pesticides against it. Yeah, I would imagine there are, yeah. You can take some anti-parasiticals. All right, everybody, we're getting off a little bit. I want to thank Pug Lady for giving us this awesome background of a cemetery in New Orleans, Louisiana, at midnight. What a cool picture. Boy, honestly, I know this looks scary, but I would rather be in this cemetery right now than in my kitchen cooking. But that kind of goes without saying. Parasitosis calls it the witching hour. Yeah, this is cool. Thanks, Pug Lady, for sending this. Are you on vacation in New Orleans? That's awesome if you are. Or maybe you just got back and you have pictures. Saguaro Ooh says the kitchen looks like a cemetery today. Symbolic? No, this is just a picture from Pug Lady. I hope there's no symbolism there. Speaking of Saguaro Ooh gives us another one in the same vein, a dark, this is a picture of a funeral home. And look at that. There's a familiar painting in the background. I don't know what that painting is. I don't know. It looks very similar to the one that I have, but it's upside down. But anyway, maybe we'll use this background for a song. Once again, I want to thank the users for gifting me this incredible guitar strap, which has roast beef heads and HK for Henry's Kitchen. That was very kind of you, and I love it. It's very awesome. Let's put the reverb on. Check. 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 This is a song that was requested to us by one of our users named /Knox. /Knox says, Henry, octopuses, I think it plural is octopi, have 3 hearts, and 2 of them actually stop beating when they swim. So technically, every time an octopus swims, it's having a mini heart failure on purpose. This is one of the reasons they prefer crawling to swimming. It's less exhausting emotionally, perhaps. Yeah, I would imagine. That sounds very exhausting. It sounds terrible. It sounds like a terrible life. Although when I swim, I usually have a little heart failure as well. That's why I found walking is better. Anto D says, oh, has resubscribed for 8 months. Thank you, Anto D. Thanks for resubscribing. Link's Deity gifted a tier 1 sub to Dog DVDE. Thanks, Link's Deity. Borsenvin, our resident Frenchman, has resubscribed at the tier 3 level for 32 months. Amazing. Thank you, Borsenvin, for that generous resubscription commitment. And it says, we love you both, Henry. Thank you, Borsenvin. I think when you say both, you're talking about me and my cat, Roast Beef. I know a lot of people love roast beef more, but that's okay. Orlando Trustful says, Octopussies is when you invite 8 alt comics from Brooklyn to a party. Interesting. I didn't know that was the terminology. And Scuba Steve 361 has resubscribed for 13 months and says, did you hear about the crazy pancake? He just flipped. I like it. Thank you, Scuba Steve 361, for that, injecting a little bit of humor into what is otherwise a dark world. I appreciate that. Okay, let's go ahead and do this song. We're going to go all the way back to the 60s with this next song by an artist you may have heard of. Timothée Chalamet just portrayed him in a movie. And this was a very interesting time. A lot of people were on drugs, of course. And as such, people were able to take their sort of, I don't know, mediocre poetry and lay it over a long forgotten, maybe African American spiritual song and present it as their own song, and then it would make millions and millions of dollars. And so this song is no exception. If you read the lyrics without the music, it just sounds like poetry. But let's go ahead and perform it, shall we? It's called Blowin' in the Wind by Bob Dylan. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? And how many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? Yes, and how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yes, and how many years can a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? Yes, and how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, and how many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. And it is, really, when you think about it. Last verse. Yes, and how many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? I would imagine if he's outside just once, but yes, and how many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? I think with one you can do it. Yes, and how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is dust in the wind. Tried to do a little transition there, but it got a little sloppy. Calicus says, what about women? It really puzzles me. Yeah, no, this is a time when they said men, they meant men and women. Yeah. Kind of like if your name's Thomas and your brother's name is William, your parents said, hey, this candy's for you, William. They meant both you and Thomas. Joffe says, I bet Bob has no answers for the kitchen, though. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know if he has much answers here. He just says the answer is blowing in the wind, but what the fuck does that mean? Let's look at what it means here. I've got the Wikipedia up on the song. This is a quote from Bob Dylan about the song. Quote, there ain't too much I can say about this song except the answer is blowing in the wind. It ain't no book or movie or TV show or discussion group. Man, it's in the wind and it's blowing in the wind. Too many of these hip people are telling me where the answer is, but oh, I won't believe that. I still say it's in the wind. And just like a restless piece of paper, it's got to come down some. But the only trouble is that no one picks up the answer when it comes down. So not too many people get to see it and know, you know. And then it flies away. I still say that some of the biggest criminals are those that turn their heads away when they see wrong and they know it's wrong. I'm only 21 years old. Okay, well that kind of explains all of it right there. Blowing in the Wind has been described as an anthem of the civil rights movement. I didn't quite get that. But, sure. Let's see here. Blowing in the Wind, the melody is from an adaptation of an old African-American spiritual called No More Auction Block. And Dylan, the song was sung by former slaves who fled to Nova Scotia after Britain abolished slavery. In 1978, Dylan acknowledged the source when he told journalist Mark Rowland, Blowing in the Wind has always been a spiritual. I took it off a song called No More Auction Block. Okay. Ditchin' Hat says he gets hard when the wind blows. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Parasitosis says Dylan only knows how to grill. Any jackass can grill. I agree with that. I don't know much about Bob Dylan's grilling, but maybe he's done some pretty good stuff in the grilling department. Okay, Borsenvin, you're absolutely right. He did admit it, and that's good. Mochi's Nirvana, I love Dylan's old radio show. I didn't know he had one. I'd like to listen to that. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and do another song. I want to do something to pick us up a little bit after that, because that was a little bit depressing, I'll tell you. Henry Townsend sends us a nice uplifting picture here of presumably his living room or basement or something of that nature. This song here was requested to us by JB's Tech. Wait. I think it's JB's Tech. No, this one wasn't. Can you guys do me a favor and let me know who requested Jet Airliner? Was it Mochi? By Steve Miller Band. JB's Tech, I've got one from you in the chamber. Mochi. All right, thanks, Mochi. Let's go ahead and do this song that you requested here. It's called Big Old Jet Airliner by the Steve Miller Band. And this one, the lyrics are a little bit more clear. He's talking about a big old jet airliner, and it's very straightforward. which is another approach to writing music. Let's use JB's text background picture. This is a picture, this is an awesome picture of a Safeway in presumably Maryland. Yeah, oh, thanks, Mochi. So this song is sort of about me and my upcoming tour. I always get the melody wrong, though. Leaving home. Okay, I might have to do it in a Jose Suicidio octave. Leaving home, out on the road I've been down before. Oh God, sorry. Riding along this big old jet plane, I've been thinking about my home, but my love light seems so far away, and I feel like it's all been done. Somebody's trying to make me stay, but you know I've got to be moving on. Oh, big old jet airliner, don't carry me too far away. Oh, big old jet airliner, 'cause it's here that I've got to stay. I got that part. Goodbye to all my friends at home. Goodbye to the people I've trusted. I've got to go out and make my way. I might get rich, but I also might get busted. But my heart keeps on calling me backwards as I get on the 707. Riding high, I got tears in my eyes. You know that got to go through hell before you get to heaven. Oh, big old jet airliner, don't carry me too far away. Oh, big old jet airliner, because it's here that I've got to stay. Touching down in New England town, feel the heat coming down. I've got to keep on keeping on. You know the big wheels keep spinning around, and I'm going with some hesitation. You know that I can surely see that I don't want to get caught up in that funky shit going down in the city. Oh, big old jet airliner, don't carry me too far away. Oh, big old jet airliner, 'cause it's here that I've got to stay. What'd you think of that, roast beef? That one was a rocker, huh? Aww. He liked it, I think. I'm hoping he did. I know it's a little depressing to have roast beef sleeping through the stream, but believe me, it's better than him screaming once he wakes up. A little coffee break. All right, so we got a lot on the agenda today, so let's get started. Hold on, I'm going to put the guitar aside. And let's just make sure we've gone through all the pictures here. Thanks again, JV's Tech. This is an awesome looking picture. What else do we got? Embry sends us this one from Volunteer Park in Seattle. What a cool picture. What's Volunteer Park? I don't know anything about it. It looks like you're on the top of some kind of tower. Gayfish69 says, the song is so good, I'm getting another man cheese. Oh, sorry. Another mac and cheese. I read that the wrong way. Sorry about that. Seguero U says, excellent. Sorry. Oh, yeah, the reverb is on. I'm having one of those moments where everything's suddenly amusing to me. Zoop Skillet says it's a parable. Dark Ages says, I volunteer to go to that park. Yeah. I kind of wish someone would volunteer to park my car. Am I right about that? I could be wrong. Parasitosis says the eye blindness is spreading. Yeah, I think I've got the Ebola giggles. Everyone type Forson says we need man cheese for this recipe. No. Is that going to start becoming a term? It's probably computer. What is man cheese?
Twitter is a social networking site where users can post short messages called tweets and share information, ideas, and thoughts with the world.
Okay. Computer, stop. I don't know what that was. Okay, everybody, let's get serious here. These are our ingredients that we're going to be working with today. We've got red wine vinegar. I don't really see the difference between red wine vinegar and white wine vinegar. This recipe calls for white wine vinegar. I think it's probably like food coloring where they're different colors, but they still taste the same. It depends on what kind of color that you want. And then here we've got Acevedo oil. There's this recipe calls for olive oil. I think you can use them interchangeably, and that's what I'm going to be doing there. And we've got this honey. We tried using it last time. It was very difficult to get any honey out of this. But what I did was I put it upside down. So hopefully it'll start dripping that way. And we've got some salt, and we've got pepper grinder. So we're going to be grinding some peppercorns into it. And also the star of our show, of course, is our tomato. And I've got some garlic. I do have cockroaches again. I'm very, very upset to say that. But it's the reality. So I'm going to go back to all the tricks that I did over the winter time. But I'm not going to dwell on that right now because it's negative. But we have garlic. So I put plastic over this stuff to keep the cockroaches out. I want to make sure that I didn't miss any pictures here. Oh yeah, this one, which comes to us from Slashnox again. And there's a caption here. Slashnox says, Henry, men are more, and this is the same Slashnox that gave us the octopus stuff, trivia. Henry, men are more likely to die of broken heart syndrome. I think I've heard of that, study says. The condition is usually brought on by the stress of an event like losing a loved one. The syndrome is formally called Takotsubo cardiomyopathy. Men die from it at more than twice the rate. Yeah, you got to be very careful. Zoop Skillet says Kevin Bacon. Why did Zoop Skillet say Kevin Bacon? I have no idea. Zoop Skillet says the river bacon. Oh, the reverb is on, I think is what they're trying to say. Check. Okay, sorry about that. Very sad to hear about this, Slashnox. I think I remember seeing a film when I was in 5th grade about how men are very vulnerable to this condition. And I think it was trying to encourage the girls in our high school to not break up with guys. Instead, even if you don't like them, marry them, have their children, build a life with them all the way through till death do you part, because it's just easier to do that than to deal with the guilt of breaking up with somebody. I don't know if we still feel that way in society, but that's the way it was back in the 70s. And 70s, interestingly enough, was also a time that they were having free love at disco arenas. Iron Pirate Tubby says, if you don't purchase outer space milk extracted from real uddermorphs, then you need to retire this instant, sir. I have a little bit of lactose intolerance, so I don't know if this is a milk that's that sounds like it's a dairy product, but I'm not sure. Borsenvin says both Gordon and Elon seems to gain more hairline as they age. Isn't that something? It really is something. I'm not sure I know who Gordon is, or maybe I'm just old. I don't know who. I mean, are you talking about G. Gordon Liddy? Parasitosis says fucking Nancy broke the rules. Yeah, exactly. Nancy was the girl who broke up with me when I was a kid. She wasn't paying attention in class when they showed that film, I guess. Saguaro Oo says, wow, life was so easy back then. It sure was. Uh-oh. Roast beef is rustling a little bit. I dread the moment that he's going to get up and start bothering us here. Goat's Head says a lot of serial killers in the 70s too makes you think. It does make you think. Let's check in on our alerts here. Anonymous gifted a tier 1 sub to Man Cheese. Earlier I was trying to say mac and cheese. I said man cheese. And I think we created something there by accident. I don't know what, and I don't know if it's something good. Jose frickin' Perez has resubscribed for 33 months and says, hi, Henry and fellow users. Hope everyone is well. Thank you, Jose frickin' Perez. Thanks for the resubscription, and good to see you on here. And we are doing well, I think, overall. Beelzebub gifted a tier 1 sub to Gayfish69. Thanks for doing that, Beelzebub, and thanks, Gayfish69, for everything that you do. And here we go. I think at this point we're probably ready to go ahead and start actually cooking, because we do have a lot to get through today. We have to open up our gift from the users, so I'll probably do that while we're cooking. And we also have to, we're going to play the headliners with a new update with some of the users in just a little bit. So here we go. Whew. That thing gets heavier and heavier the older I get. Here we are. This kitchen, my prison. Let's talk a little bit about tomato. This comes from delish.com. Rosemary tomato jam. This is not to be confused with toe jam, which is tomato, oranges, and elderberry, I think. This is tomato jam. And it says here, savory and sweet with a little hint of spice. This rosemary tomato jam can go on anything from buttered toast or oatmeal to scrambled eggs and veggie Italian sub. All you need are 9 ingredients. That includes salt and pepper. So everybody's got salt and pepper, so that's okay. And about half an hour's time to have a pint of this on hand. So, okay. I got caught off guard here, and I didn't quite get a picture of the thing, so... There it is. I also have a more close-up picture. I just Googled tomato jam. That's not it. Hold on a second. That's not it. That's toe jam. Sorry. You know what? Come on. Hold on a second here. Jeez. All right, we're just going to go with this picture. This is tomato jam. Okay? And it's going to be delicious. We're going to put it on crackers or I guess, you know, whatever you feel like. Bert Bufftug says, I was walking yesterday when I found a suitcase filled with kittens on the sidewalk. So I called 911. Dispatch asked me, are they moving? I told them I'm not sure, but that would explain the suitcase. I love it. Thank you so much, Bert Bufftug. It took me a second, but that actually turns out to be one of the cuter jokes that I've heard in a long time, and we need that. We need that as a way to sort of just, even if temporarily, escape the crushing weight of the enveloping futility of our existence. And humor sometimes can do that, even if momentarily, and we thank you for that momentary escape from that feeling of impending doom that we all live with. Okay, let's go ahead now and start cooking. So we've gone over the ingredients. It said 9 ingredients. I don't think I have 9. I think I have 8. Hold on. We've got the... I don't need the picture of me over there. Okay. Acevedo oil. Red wine vinegar. It says white wine, but that's okay. That's 1, 2. Honey. Salt. Pepper. Tomato. Garlic. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 2 missing. Oh yeah, 1 rosemary prick, or a sprig of rosemary pricks. So I do have that. This is a very, very old sprig, but I think it's probably going to do. And we also need cayenne pepper, which I believe I have. I hope I have. If not, you can also use stoked paprika, but it's not going to have that same sort of a kick. Turmeric, cumin, cardamom, Ras El Hanout, which is amazing. I better have fucking cayenne. This is going to drive me nuts. Paprika is stoked. I don't think I have frickin' cayenne pepper, you guys. That really blows. I've got some taco seasoning that I guess we could use, but I thought I had that. That really sucks. I'm not going to let it get to me. Okay, let's go ahead and start cooking. In a medium saucepan, let's move all of this stuff over. And let me know if you see anything moving. Unfortunately, this counter is the exact same color of the occasional German cockroaches that I get. So the only way to tell if they're on here is if they start moving. Okay, and so now we've got this. And what I'm going to do, in a medium saucepan, we're going to add the oil, garlic, and cayenne until fragrant. So oil, 1 tablespoon. But, yeah, okay, so 1 tablespoon of our Acevedo oil. Godzilla says just mix black pepper with stoked paprika and it'll look similar. Okay, maybe I'll do that. 1 tablespoon oil. Okay, and then we want to add 1/4 teaspoon of ground cayenne. That's not even that much. That's pretty silly to even stress about it. So I'm going to go ahead and use... Oh, this hasn't even been opened yet. This is some fresh Pampika. Okay, and I'm also going to use some taco seasoning because this has cayenne pepper in it. All right, and so what we want to do there is we want to add the garlic. And how much of garlic? It says it wants 1... Where's the garlic? Oh, 2 cloves. So I'm going to show you how to use the garlic presser. Garlic is a real pain in the ass. Having a hard time finding stuff today. There we go. I think I just used a dirty fork, unfortunately. All right. Let's just call it a day with that garlic because I don't think we need to be adding more. Let's put this on a medium heat like it said. Check in with the alerts. Uh-oh. The terror has awoken and has entered the building. He's probably going to want food, in which case I'll give it to him. Or maybe he'll go back to sleep. That would be awesome. Oh yeah, it looks like he's just going back to bed for a little bit. So for the time being, he's all right. All right, thanks, buddy. False alarm. Thought he was going to come over and ruin the stream again, but he didn't do it. Yeah, Nancy Droodles, he loves that heat pad. Holy shit, but that's all the way in a different room. I will. Anonymous. Our friend Anonymous just gifted us $5. Amazing. Thank you so much, Anonymous. And says, Chef, for garlic to pop right out of its skin, you want to crush the bulb under your thumb on a hard surface. Skin will just fall off. I did not know that. Crush the garlic bulb under your thumb. So I've got a little more garlic here. You know, that... Okay, so here's a garlic bulb. So I'm just going to press it down like that, is what you're saying? Add a little bit more. I'm not sure what I really just did, but you gave me $5 and I wanted to do whatever you told me to do and show my appreciation. Oh, I see. So you do it before you take the skin off. I see. So this. theoretically I can just crush this under my thumb. Oh, and then the skin. Oh, wow, you're absolutely right. Look at that. The skin just came right off. That's amazing, Anonymous. Thank you so much. I think we're going to have a lot of garlic in this thing. Nothing wrong with a lot of garlic. But I think we need to stir this up. Let me see how much time this is supposed to be in here. Computer, how much time left on the timer?
There are no timers set.
Oh, didn't set a timer. I think it said 1 minute. Oh, I get it. Okay, so this is working out okay. It smells very good. It smells very garlicky. Like we're keeping the vampires out, and it's got some cumin, so it smells like tacos. Now let's see what our next order of business is here. Where are we? What's going on? I'm trying to find the recipe. Okay, here, yeah, add your cherry tomatoes. And do we have to prep those in any way? No, it just says 2 pints of cherry tomatoes. And we're going to add those along with a 1/4 cup cold water. It didn't say anything about water. Vinegar, honey, and rosemary. And season with salt and pepper. Okay, we got a little bit of work to do. We're going to do this, though. We're going to add our tomatoes. And then we're going to add, what did it say? 1/4 cup of water. Cold water. And it wants our vinegar. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit. How much of vinegar? Vinegar, it wants 2 tablespoons, 2 tablespoons honey. And the rosemary, it wants 1 sprig of rosemary pricked. I have a very old sprig, so I'm not really sure how this is going to work out. But let's start by putting our red wine vinegar into it. Whoa, this is fragrant. This is very fragrant. And I'm not sure I like it. Remember, it says white wine, but red wine is going to have to do. I don't think that there's a difference. Now, let's get some of this honey out into this thing. It's a bare looking thing. Somebody said, well, you can put this in the microwave. That's a great idea, except that I don't think you can put plastic in the microwave. So you kind of lose no matter what. Depressing Drawers says this honey is about ready for retirement, in my opinion. Yeah, but it looks like there's actually a lot of good honey down here. But even though I have the thing upside down, whatever. Okay, let's deal with this rosemary situation here. These are very old, dry flakes. It's just kind of flaking off there. Computer, how long can you have a prick of rosemary?
Dried rosemary usually can last at room temperature for 1 to 2 years. Once opened,
Wow.
dried rosemary usually lasts for 1 to 2 years at room temperature. Fresh rosemary usually can last at room temperature for 1 to 2 weeks and in the fridge for 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay. So I think it's fine. Pancake King says you should slide the oil bottle to the side. I think it's pulling focus. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have my... thanks, that's a good tip. I don't have my zoom lens anymore, so I can't really focus on things. I just have to get a big broad view of what's going on here. All right, so but I appreciate the cinematographic advice. Oh, salt and pepper now. And I have a Black & Decker pepper grinder. So we're going to go ahead and fill that up a little bit. And it wants us then to reduce to low and simmer. So I have a question. Is this going to turn into jam somehow? How is that possible? How is that going to turn into jam? Borsenpin says it'll turn into chutney. Comatose says, I see it becoming a fancy catsup. Oh, Nancy Droodles says it's going to cook down and the tomatoes will burst. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Let's go ahead and simmer this. We've got some work to do in the meantime. For one thing, we have a lot of cleanup. I picked the wrong profession for a guy who doesn't want cockroaches. I'm going to throw this shit away, I think. That's been outside for weeks. We need a top. I don't have the actual top this thing came with, but that's going to have to do. It's much bigger. Remove from heat, season with salt and pepper. Okay, so we're going to leave this for about 20 minutes until it's thick and jammy. Reduce heat to medium and low and simmer, stirring occasionally until mixture is thick and jammy. Computer, can you set the timer for 20 minutes?
20 minutes, starting now.
Okay, awesome. I need this. This is an item that was gifted to us by you, the users, and I've been opening it little by little for every stream. Today we might actually get to the end of it. I'm going to get a box cutter. Can you see everything that's going on here? I can't believe how I don't really understand how to open this thing. I don't know. Okay. I've gotten a lot more of this open. It's going to require some kind of other equipment in order for me to get this this thing open. So, I don't know. Thanks, It's Kate. It's Kate says, this is good progress this week. Borsenvin says, it's the gift that keeps on not giving. You're absolutely right. Maybe by Wednesday we'll have that thing open. Boy, whoever packed it did such a good job. I want to give kudos to whoever packed that. Where's my box cutter now? Oh, here it is. All right, so we've got this going for 20 minutes. Computer, how much time left?
You have 16 minutes left on your 20-minute timer.
Okay, Devil's GR3Y says it's like Christmas every stream. It really is. Godzilla8939 says, bet it's like a bicycle. Bet it's a bicycle. Yeah, it might be a bicycle. Phil interrupted. Yeah, part 4 of unboxing will happen on Wednesday. Check in on the alerts here. Coupine 2003 gifted a tier 1 sub to Emoticon. What a great sentence that is. That feels so good. I'm going to say it again. Coupine 2003 gifted a tier 1 sub to Emoticon. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to say that cool sentence. Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do. Oh, look at this. You guys are going to laugh at how stupid I am. I've got this thing, and right over here to the side, I've got the correct top for it. So I'm going to use this. And also, this thing is really fucking hot. Woo-hoo-hoo. That hurt. Okay, let's just keep letting this simmer. Let's take a little peek here, though. I'm being told that these tomatoes are going to burst. Oh, and they look like they kind of are. All right, I'm just going to let them sit for a little bit. I think this is going to work. Meantime, it's time for us to play our game. Let's do that now. Devil's Screw 3Y says, is it dangerous when they burst? I hope not. Well, I've got a covering on that, so it should be all right. Fitchenhat asks, will there be whisking involved? I sure hope so, because we have 2 very, very nice whiskers that were gifted to us by the Twitch user community. Let's see if I can find them. Yeah, I really want a chance to use this one here. Okay, let's go ahead and check in with the users here. And we're going to start playing our game. Oh. Making such a mess. Anonymous just gifted 10 subs. Amazing. Thank you so much, Anonymous. That's very kind of you. What does it say here? Let's see if there's a message. There really isn't, but it just, it's a gift. Thank you so much for gifting that 10 subs. And I want to welcome whoever the new subs end up being. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but pretty cool, absolutely. Thank you very much for that, Anonymous. And we love the work that you do with the hacking and whatnot. Orlando's Trustful says, can we start a GoFundMe to get some oven mitts so I don't have motherly anxiety every time he picks up a metal pan? I do have really awesome oven mitts that have been gifted to me by you, the users. I just, they're in any variety of places. So sometimes, like I didn't know that was hot, but because of the law of heat transference, now I remember the metal conducts heat energy and makes it hot. And then what it does is the rapidly moving molecules impact your skin so as to cause damage. Okay, let me put on the headphones. Computer, how much time left?
You have 12 minutes left on your 20-minute timer.
Okay. I want to make sure I don't have this thing touching any kind of wires or whatever. Okay, let's make sure safety first here, guys. Okay, we've got the mouse. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the game. The Headliners. And if you're just joining us, we're going to play this game, The Headliners. We're making... hold on. A little bit of work to do here. The hell was that? Okay, I'm going to turn on the desktop audio. And then I have to go to my friends list. And I'm going to join the game. And then we have to go, we've still got all kinds of more shit to do. Oh wait, are you guys there?
Yeah.
You hear me? Okay, great. Now I just need to capture this game visual on my stream here. Let's put this on there. Oh wow, you guys are quiet. Maybe it has something to do with the...
Is this any better? Am I louder?
Yeah, you are louder.
Am I too loud?
Voice chat volume. Okay, everybody talk at the same time.
Hey.
Okay.
How are you?
Hello.
We're talking.
Help.
Asparagus.
Okay, I've got you there.
Falafel.
And then my microphone. Check one. Sounds all right. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to check in with the users as I usually do. Borsenfin says it's perfect. That's awesome. So here we are. We're going to start playing this cool game called The Headliners. It looks like we've done an update here. So we've got a new situation happening here.
Yep.
Who's this here?
It's me, Dark.
That's Dark Aegis. We got Game Master Flash here.
How's it going?
Hey.
B's the old man.
Beelzebub.
Hey,
Always an old man.
It used to say who everybody is, and then it doesn't now. Or maybe it didn't.
There's a change.
Maybe not in this game.
If you tap, you can see who's here.
Oh, you can also see it at the bottom of the screen if you have your
That.
cursor over them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I got a helmet for you if you want to grab it. A little bit, make you a little bit.
Oh, I see. It is there. Oh yeah. It's Kate. There's Game Master Flash. We've got Beelzebub, Dark Aegis. There's a helmet somewhere for me.
Oh
I've
yeah,
got-
on the counter over here, next to your camera.
Oh yeah. So I'll need a camera, huh?
Yep.
Yes.
Obviously.
Will not let us leave if we don't all have cameras.
I don't see the helmet.
Put it on.
Got it.
I got it on.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have it on.
All right. So what do I
Just
need the
press on.
flashlight for?
you don't need it really. It's just for dark rooms. You can drop it if you don't want it.
No.
Yeah, the flashlight's
oh.
largely if you have the camera up, it has a light on it, but otherwise you wouldn't have it.
If there's no cost to it, I'll leave it on.
Yeah.
Orlando Trustful says for anyone who doesn't get the object of the game, it's basically be a paparazzi douche and take photos of everything and everyone, but instead of celebrities, it's interesting stuff.
That's your synopsis.
Yeah, you're literally elevating the role of paparazzi to actual human interest stuff that doesn't involve Kardashians.
Dark, what do they call those? Journalists? Is that what they call those?
Photojournalists, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with the term.
No,
if they have a camera, you just put photo in front of whatever it is they do. Like if there's an account.
Don't forget to grab the camera off the counter.
Depressing Drawers says Kevin Carter. What's that, Flash?
Don't forget to grab the camera off the counter over here.
Oh, I thought I grabbed it.
Right. Oops, I did not.
Do you already have one? Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You got it.
Oh, I got a helmet.
Technically.
Okay, I think I'm ready to go. Do I have to don the helmet, or it just automatically donned?
It just stays on.
An automatically donning helmet?
Yep.
Yeah. We're going to trust the shoeless helicopter pilot today.
Computer, how much time left?
You have 6 minutes left on your 20-minute timer.
Okay, so at one point I'll just remove the heat. Remove from heat.
We're at 2 skulls already?
Yeah, I started on 2.
Oh, man.
Okay, here we
I
go.
believe in all
Let's
of
go
us.
take some pictures of some shit.
Oh yeah, Henry.
Yeah.
You can see who's dead now at the helicopter. It'll have a little skull next to their name.
What's
Just
this
for future
guy?
reference.
Just a guy running.
Is he going
just a running
insane?
guy. Sounds like it.
It's up on the count. It's up on the fire escape.
God, this is a new map.
I think this is just regular New York.
Okay, so we have to go up the ladder. Okay.
Yeah, Jose frickin' Perez mentions the Brooklyn Bridge crash. I've been looking for a new verse for my Oops song for when I go on the road, and I think that was sort of a gift, if not too soon.
Henry's just chasing this guy.
Oh, where do I go? I thought he was one of us. All right.
So the entrance to the inside is up there on that fire escape.
Okay. Oh, I see it there. Okay, so we got to crawl up now.
Yep. So there's new mechanics that hit E to grab the ladder and then climb up.
Got it.
And you hit E to get off the ladder, but sometimes it'll put you off on the fire escape.
Oh, stairs. I can do those. This is not advanced climbing.
I heard a story once about somebody who was in a meeting in a New York City building, and they exited, and it was the fire escape, but they were literally too embarrassed to go back into the room, so they just went down the fire escape. And I think I can relate to that.
Oh yeah, I would do that 100%.
Yeah, it's like, why, especially if you made a really good exit. Okay, I'll see everybody tomorrow. And then you, okay, why? Oh, I see. I have to push this to open it.
Put up there.
Whoa.
Oh, is it the fish?
The shamble.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna see him attacking me though, because she's in danger here.
No, I'm good. Oh shit. No, I lied.
Oh, wow. What the? I want to take a picture of that.
Baby. Oh wait, no, it's a rat.
Where is that thing?
Oh, oh!
Zoom in a little bit. I definitely got a shot. Just took a picture of. Oh, what's that?
is that? Oh!
I'm getting some good ones.
I haven't got anything yet. Oh.
I also want to let everybody know.
God. Oh God!
Oh shit. That's not good at all. Get me out of here. Hey guys, I'm going to go back to the helicopter and make sure everything's working in tip-top shape. Oh, what the hell's in there? Oh my god. No! I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah, shit. That was legit scary. You guys might have seen me actually shit my proverbial pants and or my regular pants. Let me get some more water. Oh, I'm getting. Borsenvin's saying that I'm still alive. Am I still alive? Oh, I think I am alive. I've got a foot.
Hello?
Yeah, maybe we could get out of here because I have a couple of pictures.
Yeah, over here.
You're holding your leg.
I'm holding my leg. How am I walking?
On one leg. Like, look how I'm walking. You're walking how I'm walking.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, jeez. Okay, not the worst thing, though. I have a friend who unfortunately has to get his leg amputated.
Yeah, you have yours, so there's a chance you can get it reattached.
Okay, let's try
I don't know how
that.
to get out of here.
Over here.
I think I've proven my worth by at least having one leg torn off.
Uh-oh. You got something behind you.
Oh, jeez.
Am I dead now?
You're okay.
I gotta get out of here. How come I can't use the camera?
You might have dropped it?
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're holding
Hey
your leg.
guys, can we get out of here?
Yeah, run.
Yeah, come this way.
Oh, God.
Through this door.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Oh, God.
Don't do that. Yeah.
That was scary.
I don't think I'm gonna make it out of here alive.
What's going on here now?
Down there. Oh, that guy.
We got a Godzilla. Uh-oh, computer stop. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the heat. Yeah, it's not a good time to have the one leg without a prosthetic. Oh yeah, I gotta climb the ladder now.
Yeah, going up and down the ladders is easier.
Oh no!
There's a lot of stuff over here that get a helicopter.
Oh! Whoa! Oh!
Ow. Is Henry good? Oh, fuck!
I'm good.
It's hard to run with one leg.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I thought I had a good hiding space.
Is anyone else dead?
Did we all die? Did we all die?
Did we all die?
No. Me, Kate, and B made it.
Oh, hell yeah.
We're just in the helicopter.
I was missing an arm and a leg, though.
Did anyone get my camera?
I don't think so.
Man, I had some good photos.
Yeah,
me
there was
too.
like 5 different creatures chasing us to the helicopters.
You can ask the chat.
How did you survive, B? You got picked up.
Invincible.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to do better
Just
next
have that main
time.
character syndrome.
Let's see everybody's. Oh, Bielsby has some pictures here.
Oh, these are pretty
Oh,
expensive.
Flash!
Good money.
Wow, great job, Flash.
Do you want to be get
Woo,
manhandled?
Beelzebub.
Whoa.
Oh, nice, Kate.
Oh yeah, you got the legs of that.
That's a good
That
front
was
page.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, and that is going to be the front page.
Yeah, I want to do better next time. Okay, let's just checking in with everybody here about this thing that I've got going on.
Do you need to take a break to check on the food?
No. I'm just going to give it a stir because the tomatoes didn't burst, and I'm hoping... Or you know what? I'm going to use the hand whisker that was gifted to me by you guys. Whoo! That's working. All right.
I bet on fucking delicious, so I'm biased on.
Oh, you did? Well, it smells good.
Always bet on Henry.
The parts that I'm worried about are the rosemary is very old. There was also a situation of maybe too much vinegar. I didn't adjust for using red wine vinegar as opposed to white wine.
I'm not sure how that whisk was going to work, but once Lacey saw you using it, she wants one now.
Oh, this thing is great. Okay, I'm just about there, guys. Let me just finish whisking. This looks like the remains of me after I lost my leg in that monster confrontation. Okay. Let's let that sit for a while. It's way too hot to eat. And let's get back to the game. Back to gaming.
If you have 50 health only, come over here, use this health kit.
Whoops, sorry, that's the wrong... Hold on a sec.
Oh, you're good.
Oh God.
What happened?
I Google image searched tomato jam, and I guess I had a typo, and it gave me toe jam. So I keep on accidentally showing this awful picture.
So that's what B was saying, oh God, about.
Maybe.
Yeah, nasty.
Okay.
It's foul.
Let's
That's awesome. Shout outs to Toe Jam and Earl in the chat. Great game.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
fun soundtrack.
If we've learned anything, you have to spell things very well on Google Google Images in order to not see something that you don't want to ever see again.
Absolutely.
All right.
It's predisposed toward horror.
Yep.
Or porn.
Yeah, or porn.
Horror porn.
Yeah. Pick up
Okay,
that
what's
first aid
this?
kit and
Should
use
I
it
get
on
that?
yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
still injured, huh? It doesn't just reset.
No, not anymore.
Okay.
It's pretty cheap though.
Do we need to get him in a camera?
I'll pull a new camera for anyone who needs one.
Yeah, there was a moment where I really felt like I should just go back to the helicopter. Maybe I'll do that this time. Because
yeah, it's actually a lot more dangerous now than it used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were a number of things out there.
But I feel like if I wasn't as injured, I could have maybe had a fighting chance.
I was surprised I made it back to the helicopter. I was trying to run, missing a leg and an arm. So.
Yeah, that's great. All right, well, let's give this a shot.
I was too busy paying attention to all the monsters, and I got hit by a sewer cover or whatever.
Yeah.
Cover.
Man cheese. I can't believe I said that. I saw mac and cheese. Is that like a thing? Because if it is, if it's not, I want to patent it, even though it sounds awful. I just never knew that mac and cheese was one letter
This
off.
is the Central Park one.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, I remember it well.
There's a lot of cover, but it's a long walk back in there.
Borson says I should get that flashlight. Well, I think there's a flashlight sort of built into this camera I can use.
Yeah.
Borsenben says, as a French... What? Huh?
I lost my...
As a French, I know of no cheeses called man cheese. Closest is manchego. Manchego.
Go around, Henry.
Oh, other way? I was instinctively going back to safety. So here we go.
Sorry, I didn't mean to call you out in front of everybody for going back to the helicopter.
Oh no, that's all right. It's definitely too early to go back there now, but after I get a couple shots, I might.
Watch out, manhole.
Oh,
Watch
that's
out for
right.
Manhole covers.
There might be some munchies down there.
I don't want any part of man cheese.
It's gonna be anywhere. It's gonna be down there in the manhole. Wait.
Dark said he wanted to invent it. Oh,
No, I didn't
manhole?
say I wanted to. I said we should invent it.
I'm not contributing.
I mean, they have head cheese, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's usually a trap here.
There's a lot of traps. What is that noise?
I don't know, it's like kind of gurgly.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
something.
That looks like my tomato jam.
Yeah.
A little bit. Nancy Drudel says Manchego is a fine sheep's best served with honey and crisp white wine. Ah. A fine sheep's?
The little fish guy was chasing me.
Little fish guy. Ah, there we go. Okay, getting out of here. I did get a good shot. This guy's still chasing me.
Well, I don't see anything chasing you right now.
Okay, good. Yeah, I heard it coming up behind me. Okay.
No. No. Oh.
Wow, he just ran right by me. Okay.
I'm gonna crouch.
Smart. I jumped off the balcony. Uh-oh, there's something that may be after you soon if it isn't distracted. Sure is.
Got a good shot of him.
At least he's slow. Okay. Not that slow though. Oh.
No, not me.
Oh shit. Wait. No, I'll save that for something big. Oh. What the? He's really running.
Do you have a special defense? Oh!
Oh.
What was that?
Something ran back here. Oh, in the vent.
I don't hear you now. Oh, there's Henry.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't hear me?
Let me know
I
when
hear
you're...
you. I don't know what happened to B.
That might have been B that I heard going into this room. And something bad sounded like it happened.
Did B die or did she leave?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
Yeah, B's dead.
Oh, you got B. Okay, well, maybe that's a sign we should get back.
Yeah, I think that's pretty smart. Oh my god.
Son of
Oh no, you found those.
Uh-oh, I just got hit.
Henry's fine. Rat got
this
him.
way. This way to get it.
Rat? Okay.
Yeah, he knocks you over.
Time to leave.
Yep. Oh, it's green out here.
Green, what does that mean?
I don't know.
NYPD.
The necromancer. Watch out for a sewer hole cover. There's a lot of.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, what the hell was that?
Somebody step in one?
Uh-oh. Oh, run!
Tornado.
Okay, this is a bad time for you to walk in front of my screen, cat.
Let me out! Let me out! Oh no! No! No!
What? What are we what's...
It's not me. It's this guy. Uh-oh. Oh, there's Henry.
This, again, this is just regular Central Park.
Oh god, they're everywhere!
Yeah.
That is.
Oh, we're back! I can
Yeah,
see
we
the
made it.
helicopter.
This is gonna. Oh God, what was that?
Let's get out of here. Come on.
Wait, I'm gonna celebrate this.
Can
this
I take
moment.
pictures from here? Whoa,
did that
you
work?
just blew him up? Oh no.
No, I sure didn't.
I'm in the helicopter.
Let's
Okay,
get out
I'm
of
gonna
here.
Get in a sec. I'm gonna take a few photos.
We're safe in the helicopter. He can screw around all he wants.
Oh wow, that's great. We did it.
Oh, hi. Thanks for retrieving my corpse, Kate.
Can you hear my neighbor's generator in my microphone? I just want to make sure that you can't.
No, I can't.
Okay, I got a couple of good ones. I better make the top 5. Flash, nice one. Nice dark. Nice, another one dark. I don't think I'm in the top 5. Game Master Flash, what?
You don't know. You might be. Uh-oh.
That's great. Wow, you guys
Still got
really,
another chance. We
really
only
nailed
made
it.
7,500.
Means we got to go back.
Well, yep.
We failed. All right, let's do it again.
There's also a mechanic in this now that if you take a picture that has the exact same stuff in it as other people, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Okay. No
So
problem.
you can, if you have your camera up, you can, or never mind. You can hit G and look at your photos, and it'll say duplicate on them. You can delete the duplicates if you want.
Oh, cool.
Not right now, obviously, because it's going to clear our cameras.
For some reason, this reminds me of Tucson, Arizona. I think the Congress Hotel. Anybody been?
No.
No, I haven't.
We might have to all road trip to Tucson. It's an incredible city.
I would love to.
And,
Okay.
I have been west
Road
of
trip?
Chicago, but I've been wanting to make it out to Cali at some point.
Oh my God, it's
Yeah.
so beautiful out
Whoa.
west.
Yeah, come visit.
I gotta go
There's
visit
so much
B.
stuff. There's like
Yeah.
so many national parks. It's insane.
Well, and what people forget is that because we hear about all, Plymouth Rock and all of the settlers and everything, but we don't realize there was also civilization already happening down here, like in New Mexico. They've got like 400-year-old buildings and stuff.
Central Park. Oh yeah, we didn't get the money. Gotta get the
Oh
money.
yeah.
Do we get to keep what we got last time?
We get to keep the money to spend on things, but it does not count. We have to get 8,000 in one go.
Oh, Saguaro, ooh. The Congress is great. Yeah, Congress Hotel is just amazing. There's like a rock band venue, and then a place called the Tap Room, and then there's a cabaret bar with a piano bar.
Cool as hell.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Bill Larkin to do a show down at the Century Room there.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be great.
The only thing I know that's bad about Arizona is the mini golf course named after it walkabout.
Named after who?
Arizona Modern.
That's awful. It's boring.
Les hates that course.
It's just boring. It's fine. It's just boring.
I've still never fallen into a manhole.
Yeah, you'll know when it happens. You'll get flipped into the air in your limb.
All right. Akamoro says, "Oh shit, this game." You're absolutely right. This
Something
game
up top.
indeed.
Beholder.
Oh no! Watch out! No! Oh, who's got him? Who's he on? Oh shit! Get off Kate! There you go. Okay, we're good.
Whoa.
Where's that shooting guy?
I'm gonna sit down on this.
Oh, help! Get him off my face! Hit E on him. Thank you.
Oh! Just got attacked, but I got a good shot of him.
Nice. I almost got possessed.
He killed this thing.
Didn't get much for this guy. Where do I see my health?
Top left corner.
Plus 99?
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah,
99
you're good.
health.
Okay,
You
good.
must only gotten tapped.
Yeah, what is this thing? kind of carcass?
I'm just holding a dead thing because I can throw it at bad guys if they.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I think once you knock it off a few times.
You can do it with your hand and leg too if you pick them up.
Maybe if I pick pot.
I got it. Wait, stay back. Stay back. No! Oh my God.
Oh, wow. I knew that.
Keep thinking that's something.
Oh, that worked though.
Are you guys up top?
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, jeez.
Okay, I got legit scared at that.
That was a stalker. I think if you look at him, he can't attack you.
That was almost as scary as the picture that I accidentally got of toe cheese, toe jam.
Don't be. Blood tail.
Let me know where to go, guys. I think that
Honestly, I just don't want to die.
I think that just sort of staring at the screen for a long time and then getting scared is not good for my 55-year-old heart. What is this? Oh my goodness.
There's nothing in here.
There's a stalker somewhere that scared Henry.
Yeah, but it didn't do any damage to me.
Oh my, everything's downstairs?
It did damage to me in real life because I jumped.
He keeps coming out from under the stairs.
Oh my God, the thing you're holding scared me.
Yeah. What's this guy doing? The extras are kind of like bad actors.
Well, I guess it's about time to go outside.
Kind of over
Yeah.
the top.
If you want to brave it.
Oh, you think we have enough stuff?
Right this way.
I'm lost as hell.
I've only got one picture.
I took two, but they're not worth a lot. I might delete some to take
Same.
photos of whatever's out there.
It's the big guy.
Big
The
guy?
big
What big
guy?
guy? Oh shit, it's
Look
the
to
big
your
guy.
right.
Yep, I see him. He is
Oh
big.
shit.
Oh
He's big as hell.
no. Oh, how are we gonna get back?
Getting some good shots though.
Where's Henry?
I got it.
Okay, nice.
Is this guy coming my
I
way?
stepped on someone over there. Hopefully not one of our comrades.
Are we safe here?
No, not really.
Back. Should we
There is
take
no
To the right is the tunnel.
To the
We can
right?
take the
Okay.
tunnel.
We're
Yeah.
gonna go that way.
Let's do it.
As long as there's not something in it, which there might be.
Yeah, sometimes
We'll see.
it is.
I'm getting tired of
I'm gonna
running.
get an arm to throw at it.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's an
Something's
arm right here. Belonged to somebody.
I don't see it.
He has no
I got-
legs.
here. Right here. Oh, what was that? Holy
Oh,
shit.
What?
I don't know what that was.
Maybe we're safe under the tunnel, huh?
Yeah,
He's
we're
out there
safe here
stepping on stuff,
for the
but-
time being. Oh, there's a few things in the way.
Oh, I think I've got no more pictures left.
So watch the manhole.
All
Yep,
right,
I
so
see. This is actually. It didn't work. It's.
let's
pretty,
get out of
yeah,
here.
It's totally. It's definitely.
Where's the
no, it's not
copter?
working.
Oh no, this thing.
Necromancer.
careful.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! I knocked him over.
Nice.
Babies.
Oh no, there's more monsters. I'm dead. I have to be dead, no?
Tearing my feet off. Oh, and more babies. More babies.
I see the helicopter. I see the helicopter.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think he just.
Got to get to the helicopter.
Dead?
I can't see anything. I'm blind.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm gonna be a coward.
Now
No,
do it.
it's actually very smart in this case because
Okay. I'll get in there.
I do have 4,000. Wait, what do we have? Are we past our quota?
I'm on
Yes, we're good.
800.
We're
Awesome.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay,
Come on in.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't even know
my
how to take a
God.
picture of that point. Oh, he's right out there. Everybody is.
Oh, we all made it. I think.
Nice. Very
Hell
cool.
yeah. That was a really good run.
Most nonchalant helicopter pilot ever.
So what are you feeling like, Henry?
I think I probably should finish with this and see what this tomato jam looks like.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Let's check out the pictures.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
we'll look at our pictures and then we can call it a day.
Yeah, yeah. This was great. I like the updates.
Yeah, there's lots of new stuff.
Top 5.
Game Master Flash.
Oh, Repo's
Soren,
gonna have
aka It's Kate. Beelzebub, aka
Being
Beeljuice. Soren, nice selfie. Oh, did you get extra for a selfie? Dark Aegis, our resident photographer. All right,
Boom.
that's it.
Hell yeah.
Excellent work, you guys. Borsenvin says, why would you guys land and not use the helicopter to take pictures of monsters safely?
Yeah.
Land.
I think it's because we're not allowed to have feet pictures, and the pilot doesn't have shoes on.
Oh.
Also, they don't want to pay for fuel.
That's true.
You know, all of us papers are owned by, you know, hedge funds and stuff anyway.
Makes sense, yeah. At the end of the day, it's all corporate. Okay, everybody. Well, thank you guys so much. This was a lot of fun. I'm going to go back to the cooking where things get real scary.
Yep.
Well,
Thanks,
good luck.
Henry.
Hopefully this thing's going to
Awesome.
be good.
Yeah,
I'm going to
thanks.
get a wheat cracker and put some of my tomato
yeah.
jam on it and see what this is like. All
All
right.
right.
Great
Yep,
gaming with
enjoy.
you guys.
Yeah.
Yep, same. Have a good one.
Okay, you too.
Bye.
Take care, Henry.
See ya. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed gaming with the users. That was a lot of fun. Let me turn this off. Check. Can you hear me? Help. Orlando's Trustful says Haley Osment should have just seen a 55-year-old bald guy and stayed away from him. Yep. I don't quite get that, but somehow I feel like I'm probably the subject of it. Borsenvin, oh yeah, Goosebag says if you're only taking pics from the helicopter, you're a rotisserie chicken. True. Nancy Drudel says, did you hear about the fire today at the shoe factory? No, I didn't. I heard about a tragic incident in Louisiana. Hopefully nobody was injured there. But I did not hear about a shoe factory. Wow, too many of these types of explosions happening. It's getting me very nervous. If you're only taking pics, okay, yeah. All right, I think that we're probably okay. Let me just check in with everybody. Does everything look okay? Does it seem like we're doing okay from a technical perspective? Yes, Nancy Drudel says yes. Okay, great. Let me grab the guitar and we'll do a little bit of an obligatory version of our thank you song. And you know what? Roast Beef has stayed calm throughout the entire stream. He did get up for a second, but it turns out that he wasn't trying to do anything with us. He wasn't trying to mess with our stream. He's moving a little bit, which is always a good sign of a healthy cat if they actually move. Put some reverb on. don't we do this to the tune of Bob Dylan's classic, Blowin' in the Wind. This is a song that I like to sing goes out to you, the user community of Henry's Kitchen. And this song was not written by Bob Dylan. It's actually an old African-American spiritual about slavery that was sort of co-opted for the song Blowin' in the Wind. So I don't feel like we're in violation of a copyright by doing this. We're just, as long as we give credit. So Nancy Drudel says, burn baby burn. Tear it all down, beef. You're absolutely right, Game Master Flash. That is definitely roast beef's motto. Do dingle dog goggle Dr. Flangy's Bacchus. Shane, yes, Beelzebub, Mochi's Nirvana, it's Kate Kairosa, Bumble Vision, and the LGX. Chef Reactions, Husky Boy, oh, Bill Larkin Music, and the Toily. Nim, Moon, Moon, Amaru, Orca Mind. S-Band and Bonnie, Dazzle Cat, Blurry Little Quest, Boris and Vanilla, don't forget Quanto. Lacey T, Purple Donut, filling his fruit, Tankard and Boris and Ven. Zodiac Tone, Gary Busey, ASMR, Shandis, Nova Glarian. Mr. Gooseberry VT, Zodbane, and Toke My Nuts. Dazzle Cat, Saguaro, Uberito 5555. Dinosaur, JV's Text, Sickly Boy, Beelzebub, Handlips 1K, Lynn's Kitchen. Embry 225. Yarchasm, Nico Tazo, Michael Bublé 4422. Passion Error, Minho Shin 64, Midnight Faded. JSPX Fan, Essity Tiss, and Pool Boy 789. These Nuts, Game Master Flash, the Cat Food Taste Tester. The Chironix, Mochi's Nirvana. Red Hot Hibachi, Ransom, GR, Essity Tiss, and Michelle Heffy. And don't forget Quanto. Let's eat some tomato jam. Uh-oh. Roast beef is certainly most awake right now. He's like, what are you guys doing? Do I smell tomato jam? Because some of that better be getting in me, is what he's saying. Uh-oh. No. He's trying to go down this area here. Hold on, let me remove the guitar. Okay, we don't have a lot of time left here because roast beef is going to start. He just woke up. Maybe what I'll do is I'll feed him. Hold on, everybody. We're going to be okay. I put a little bit of food in his bowl, and I'm hoping that's enough for him to calm down. All right, he'll be taken care of for a second. what we're going to do now, well, let me check in with the alerts here. See what's going on that front. Still, thank you very much, Anonymous, for gifting us those 10 Tier 1 subs. We have 444 subscribers. That's a great number. What Jacques says, Roy Orbison. Reverb is on. Oh, okay. I got you. Hold on, let me turn that off. Check 1, 2. All right. Let's get... I have a gourmet Milton's original multigrain cracker. I'm going to get a paper towel. No, let's do a nice presentation. I'm going to get a plate here. And what we're going to do is we're going to pour out a couple of crackers. And let's get some of our tomato jam. Remc09 says, your cooking soothes and stresses me out at the same time, Henry. Thank you. Royal Flush 9 says, I wish it was a portal plate. Yeah, I thought it was for a second, but I guess it's not. Okay, here we go. Let's grab any kind of utensil we can find. I'm going to use what's called a paring knife. No, that's no good. Okay, it smells very tomatoey and kind of vinegary as well. I'm not so sure about this. I was pretty confident earlier, but now I'm sort of like, I don't know. Let's see what this tastes like. After playing the headliners, it really does not seem very appetizing. I can't tell if what I'm liking about it is the cracker, so I might have to just have some of it all by itself. I'll be putting a knife in my mouth, which is a terrible idea, but it's really out of laziness. It's not bad. There's a couple of items in here I don't recognize. Like we didn't put onions in there. Check in on roast beef. Oh, you must have already finished. I think it's okay. I'm going to call this a success. I'm not going to say it tastes good, but it tastes like wilted down tomatoes, which I think was the idea. Don't use the word jam with this because it's not something you're going to want to put on your toast in the morning. It's a little bit rich and savory for that. Dark Aegis says, so fucking delicious within the parameters of the recipe then? No, I'm going to put this straight down the middle. Would I eat this? Well, yeah, I'm eating it. Would I eat it voluntarily? No, I kind of have to eat it. It doesn't taste revolting to the point where I have difficulty swallowing it, but at the same time, it's not delicious or even good. So I'm going to put this right down the middle and say it's okay. Peanut butter might balance it out, Sigwaro U says. I don't know about that. I'm going to do one more bite here. It is weird looking. It does not get an A for texture. Like, I think if I showed up to a potluck and brought this, people might get pissed off for ruining their potluck. I got a lot this time. I thought the vinegar was going to fuck us harder than it did. Yeah, no fair TV says that's what conversation started with. I agree. Wednesday09 says a potluck. Yeah. What do we have here? Oh my goodness. Game Master Flash tipped $20 and said get a pizza. Dude, you're the best. Thank you so much. I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to order a pizza. I'm going to get probably pan pizza from Pizza Hut, one of my old favorites. And I'm going to even have it delivered because Game Master Flash just tipped $20. That was very kind of you. And Game Master Flash, I will be seeing you in Naperville, Illinois, along with many of the users on July 28th. You can get tickets for $20 to Danny's Bar and Grill and come have a beer with us. I'll get Game Master Flash back for the pizza. There's a link right there. Also want to let you know that a show in LA has been announced at this point. And that is going to be, oh, I'm sorry, Dazzlecat, June 28th. I knew there was something wrong with when I said that. June 28th. Hopefully whoever was listening a minute ago is also listening now for the correction. There's a link there. And July 24th is LA. I'm doing a Burbank at a little bar. It's a Dungeons and Dragons themed bar called the Roguelike Tavern. And it's going to be a lot of fun there too. And you can get tickets at henrys.kitchen or henryphillips.com. All right, everybody. I want to thank everybody so much for joining us here on Henry's Kitchen. Roast beef was pretty cool today, and I'm glad about that because he really ruined the stream the other day. And I just want to generally... Dark Ages says, I'll be there with a camera, so I'll need all the users to currently go sign an exhaustive photographic release form. Sure. Or we could just do a collective I agree at the same time or something like that. Thank Mr. Skeletal says, maybe our standards are too high. Maybe our goal should just be edible. Yeah, I mean, that is kind of my usual goal. It's very rare that I make something that I'm just not gonna eat at all. I'd probably say that's maybe 1 out of every 5 times or something. And you'll know because it'll be revolting. Jose frickin' Perez, thank you so much for joining. Fantastic stream. Thank you very much, Jose frickin' Perez. That's very kind of you. I want to thank everybody for joining us here at Henry's Kitchen. I hope you had a good time, and I hope you have a great week. Thanks, Pug Lady, for your picture today. That was awesome. Thanks, Borsenven, for all the support. And Saguaro Ooh, thanks for your picture. And Nancy Droodles, I still got to try the nutmeg thing that you gave me. That's going to be awesome. Thanks, Jolly Austin. And we're gonna do more opening of that gift. Boy, that's a well-packed gift. Thanks, Nella Wallen. Thanks, Parasitosis. Thanks, everybody. Mac Daddy says, thank you for the recipe today. Absolutely, Mac Daddy. No problem. All right. Well, I hope you guys all have a fantastic rest of your day. And I think we're going to go ahead and say goodbye for now. And then I'll see everybody on Wednesday. All right, everybody. Thanks again from Roast Beef and me here at Henry's Kitchen. And I'll see you Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Thanks.